As I live and breathe.
As you live and as you breathe.
Welcome to Monday's Casual Conversation episode. As you guys know, we have a new little format here on Improv Gaming where Monday, Wednesday, and Friday we each bring a topic to discuss amongst ourselves for 15 minutes. And of course, every Tuesday and Thursday is always Improv Gaming based where it is video games. This week is going to be very, very fun with Tuesday talking about Star Wars Battlefront Beta, my impressions of it, and then on Thursday with Nick talking about these microtransactions. So if that sounds good to you, make sure you stay tuned for that. So let's get into it by introducing you to the best ponytail in the business.
It's fabulous.
It's Mr. Nicholas De Jesus.
How's it going tonight, everybody? And allow me to introduce you to the host with the most, Mr. I'm Wondering himself, with a very plain shirt in tow. It's very strange. I've never seen you in such a plain shirt, ever.
I took off my...
It's like the plainest ever shirt, sir. It's Mr. Peter Anderson, ladies and gentlemen.
As I live and breathe. Thank you, Nick.
As you live and as you breathe.
And of course, rounding out this tripod.
A round tripod, I like it.
Rounding out the tripod.
Rounding out the tripod.
Nice.
To my right, your left, the architect.
Is he really to your right? He's kind of to your front, isn't he?
You're to my front.
I'm up to the fright.
To the fright.
It's Mr. Joe Rush.
It's good, everybody.
Was goody good.
Was goody
Was
good.
goody good.
Halloween, you gotta be goody.
So my topic we're going to discuss for your amusement
I think you're dragging this on because you don't know what your topic is yet.
Yes, I actually have one. What is your dream car?
Dream car. Oh, this is easy.
I figured it's
Fucking easy.
please.
Do you want me to go through like my top 10 dream cars, or like how many? How many am I allowed to go? How deep am I allowed to go on this?
I'm going to mention two. So
You're gonna mention two?
So I'll give you top three.
All right. So I already drove number 3 on my list.
Yes.
Right. It was the Honda CRX, the 1989 SI Honda CRX. I already drove that. Wrecked it. So that dream is gone. It was fun while it lasted.
lived.
You had that car for a while though.
3 years approximately. Yeah, I was.
So not too bad.
Yeah, and I bought it. It was old. I mean, I bought it at fucking 3 years ago. It was in
makes sense.
1989. Like, it was like 3 years younger than I was. Yeah, pretty much. And it was going strong. You know, even right up until the accident, it was going strong. It could have lasted me a long, long time, but unfortunately, puddles get in the way, especially on a car that's that low to the ground. Above that is the 67 Stingray Corvette, by far. I've started to kind of shift my attention towards the new Stingray that came out. Kind of looks nice, but it's no 67.
Okay.
It's no 67. Those just, to me, they look fucking beautiful. I love the way that they look. It's like the sleekest muscle car out there. But, oddly enough, the only thing that's foreign on this list is number 3, because number 1 is the 67 Shelby Mustang. Eleanor, as it's called in Gone in 60 Seconds. The uncatchable, the unattainable, because every time you catch it, something bad happens. So that's my list. I mean, I've got plenty more, but
I know you do.
But those are mine right there.
Are you going to get the top 2 cars if permitted?
No. Look, all right. So the difference between my top 2 and the last one, right? The top 2 are already classified as classics. They're 60s cars, and they're already seen as like these phenomenal classics. Whereas the 89 SI CRX was not yet acknowledged as a classic. So I was able to get that at a very relatively cheap price, and I wanted to hold on to it until it was classified, and that would have just skyrocketed its value like tenfold. Unfortunately, that didn't happen, especially since they were all original parts. And I'm going to be pissed off in like a month when they do classify it, and I was holding on to this car for so long.
I got a couple more years, since that'll make it 30.
Yeah, so the other 2 were already those were classified as classics back in the 90s, and they were already, like, if you try to find one now, just for the frame by itself, you're spending a fortune. So, unfortunately, probably not going to happen, you know.
But at least you got your top 3.
Yeah, I got number 3, which is, I mean, most people don't even get that, right?
That's true.
Most people don't even get that.
You're a bronze medal winner.
I'm a bronze medal winner. Most people don't even go into the Olympics.
That's it. I like where your head's at. Joe, what are your dream cars?
Well, we're going to make this a little funny now because after watching a YouTube video before, apparently it's legal to own a tank in the U.S. So we could always get a tank. But anyway,
Improv tanking.
there we go.
That just sounds like a drinking game.
Improv tank, yeah, I like it. Well, I've always wanted a Mustang. I mean,
Okay.
Jimmy has one, so
Yeah.
that kind of like dampens it. But I would go with
Have you ever driven his car?
yeah, of course.
Is it nice?
The problem with it, dude, you no idea how fast you're going. He's like, dude, slow down. Like you go 80 easily, and you're just like, oh shit, I didn't even realize I was going 80.
Is it manual or automatic?
His is automatic.
His is automatic.
I can drive manual.
I've driven a manual transmission Mustang, like
he's-
the more recent ones, and you just couldn't even fucking tell. Like the pickup on it was fucking phenomenal.
Oh, I know.
I had a buddy that was Kim's friend,
Okay.
right? For a while. Kim's friend for a while.
So it's a good place to be.
Had one, and him and I were always like, because of course he's got the full American and I had the full Japanese, so we would always just rev our engines around each other. And I was like, I just got to see what it's like. He was like, yeah, sure, no problem. So I pulled it around the block. I was like, holy shit, this thing really fucking picks up. He was like, yeah, that's why you'll never beat me. I was like, let's go.
I will be the judge of that.
Challenge accepted. Exactly. Well,
Did you win?
I was gonna buy one.
No, I didn't. No.
No.
So at least he owned up to it. I was gonna get one. The people a couple streets down were selling one, but it wasn't in the greatest condition, and she wanted a lot for it. And I was like, I just can't.
Yeah, it's all
Can't
in
do
the
that to
name. Like
myself
people,
now. Yeah, exactly.
A lot of people think, oh, I have a Mustang, therefore it's worth a lot. It's like, no, not necessarily. Like some Mustangs are built differently. Like all Mustangs are not created equally. So your Mustang is shitty. That's why I'm
it's
offering you a
still-
shitty price for your shitty Mustang.
Yeah, hers was hers was a hot mess, and she's like, oh no, I want like $8,000 for this. I'm like, no,
You're not getting
not for that. And it had close to 100,000 miles on it too. I'm like, so it's in bad shape, and
it's
you want a lot
old
of money.
and it's American, which means it's gonna break down a lot.
Yeah.
There's a reason why it's a Ford. You will be fixing or repairing.
I've always liked Ford. Like, I've never had a Ford car, but I took, and I know obviously in the realm of cars, this is nothing, but I drove the Ford Focus, and I enjoyed it. It was
Yeah.
very nice. But of course, I love my Hondas.
Yeah,
it's
brand
But-
new. I mean, every car feels the same, brand new.
Yeah.
Right. That's not the test of value, right? The test of value is when you have 150,000 miles on
How
it.
it chugs.
Which one is really still on the road, and Fords generally are not. You know, anything American or even German, because they're so finely precise. Because of that, any nick in any part of the engine or any of the gears all of a sudden becomes a major problem. So like a Mercedes-Benz, once it gets old enough, the moment that you don't take care of it, it starts breaking down on you, even though it's finely engineered. But that's the problem with it, is that it's so finely engineered that any part of it that might start to deteriorate suddenly starts to take a huge effect on the rest of the mechanics of it. So that's why I like Japanese car. Like, they're built, number one, to be disposable, but to be easily fixable, right? So I can just pop this Lego off and put this Lego on, and all of a sudden it works again. So that's why I like that the Asian market, right? So your Nissans, your
So-
Hondas, your Toyotas.
Speaking on that, who do you think is the best car? Like, what is the best car company out there?
I love Honda. I think that they're the most reliable car company out there. I mean, you've got Hondas that are out there 300, 350, 400,000 miles, and they run like they're brand new. You know, so I would have to say that it's going to be Honda by far, and I think most people will agree, right? Like, the best reliable car company is Honda, and there's a reason why they have that reputation, right? But it's a matter of preference, right? Like, Joe wants a Mustang. Honda doesn't make Mustangs, so Joe has to buy a Mustang. He's not going to get it from Honda,
Ford, yeah, exactly.
so he has to get a Ford in order to get a Mustang. You know, if you want an Eclipse, you have to get a Mitsubishi, right? You're not getting anything other than a Mitsubishi in order to drive an Eclipse. So it really depends on like what your visual impression is. Like what is it that you like to see in a car, visually, you know? And you know, the McLaren F1 is phenomenal. It's a fucking beautiful car. Lamborghini's a fucking beautiful car. Ferraris are fucking beautiful cars, right? But there's only one way to get them.
Steal that shit.
So I have another question for you both, but put a pin in it for a second, Nick. Just
Okay.
hold on. Any other dream cars of yours? We have a tank.
We got a tank, a Mustang.
Which are essentially the same thing, aren't
Yeah,
they?
pretty much. Nowadays, absolutely. Well, I just like stuff that drives fast. I don't have, this 1992 blank. I'll just take something that drives fast because I'd prefer.
You
to
want
drive
something to
fast.
be like
So,
in 4.3 seconds, it goes from 0 to 7,000 miles an hour.
I don't need to be going out there like trying to pick up people. Like, hey, look at my Corvette. Look at me. I'm rich and famous, and that. I just want to drive fast. I like to get places faster.
Does it matter how it? So it doesn't matter how it looks, as long as it drives fast.
No, as long as it drives fast. So if you give me a bright pink car that.
A bright pink El Camino with the supered up engine. He's like, I'm driving
fine.
it.
I could care less.
Does the look matter to you, sir?
Does the look matter to me? Yeah. There's a reason why I picked the 67 Corvette Stingray and the 67 Shelby. And Shelby specifically because of the appearance of them, right? The Shelby has that classic Mustang appearance, right? It's only 2 doors, there's no back seat. It's a drop top convertible. It's got those nice classic like aluminum build rear view mirrors, like the aesthetic of it. I just think it's beautiful. Same thing with the 67 Stingray Corvette, just the aesthetic of like the wheel wells bumping up, so that then it makes that arc of a Stingray up across the front hood. I just think that it looks very appealing. Same thing with the CRX. I thought my CRX was fucking sexy as shit. I thought that little motherfucker was sexy as shit. I just like the way it looked.
Bonus. When you get a car, if you like your car, you can you do. Oh, hey, I want to get a paint job, or I want to do this. You got those options. Which, on a quick side note, my cousin always comes down here. They do car shows. Mm-hmm. I should bring you to one of those. You should see all the cars.
They're fucking phenomenal.
Damn.
They have one up in Woodcliff Lake. That's absolutely beautiful. Like, it's a little thing, but like they have all these old timey cars that are just fucking they're
Just,
beautiful, beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're taken care of very nicely, and they're fucking gorgeous.
Yep,
gorgeous.
So we're running up on our 15 minutes. So let me give my thoughts, and then I have a question for you, gentlemen. A yellow.
Oh, yellow.
Of course, it's yellow.
Specifically yellow. Yep.
Of course, it's yellow. Have you seen the outfit that he wears every holiday? It's like that.
Pretty much.
What?
No, not every holiday. For the first like 6 episodes of Improv Gaming, you wore this like thing that would just like reflect all the light in the room back into
Like
the
this?
camera.
Like this shirt?
No, it was reflective.
like
That's a fabric. This was like do not cross guard. Like reflective.
Yellow Lamborghini.
Which one? He doesn't care.
He doesn't care. Yeah, he's
Really? So it doesn't matter if it's the Murcielago. It doesn't matter if it just has to be a yellow Lamborghini.
Yellow Lamborghini.
Yeah, it has to be yellow,
it's
and
a
the doors
name.
have to go up.
Yeah.
That's it.
He wants to
Do you ever see people with Bam?
roll up the keys.
Yes.
And
You know Bam's Lambo?
Yeah.
I'll take that in yellow. Is that descriptive
Okay.
enough for you?
All right. You'll take Bam's Lambo.
Yeah,
All right.
yellow.
So Bam Margera, he wants your Lambo, and he's taking it. So if it's not in your garage, you know who took it.
Speaking of cars, though, I started to cut you off. You know what I've seen a lot lately? The Batmobile cycles. I've seen them a lot lately. I'll take one of those too, just for the hell of it.
Oh, I know which one you're talking about. I know which one you're talking about. I can't remember the name.
All the time in Hackensack.
I can't remember
They're
the
always
name.
rolling
Yeah,
around.
yeah.
There was
I'm
one
like,
in
wow.
Hackensack. I was with Buck at the time.
Was it orange? Because I saw
No,
the
it was
orange one.
black.
Oh,
and
man.
he's going through, and we just rolled out the window. We go, are you Batman? You're just him go.
Exactly. Those things kind of go fast, so I'll take one of those too.
All
I
right.
do want a motorcycle.
Do you?
Yeah.
Quick, what kind?
Any kind.
Yeah.
As long as it goes brum 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 brum.
Do you want a
Now
Harley?
we're on the same thing. You
want a Harley?
noise and I want speed.
Do you want a Harley?
No.
You want a?
I don't want something that pretends like it's built in the U.S. It's
Don't tell us
built
that.
in China.
I would love a road. King.
No,
Harley Davidson.
What's that other company? I can't think of the name. It starts with a V. Starts with
Oh,
a V.
Yamaha.
That's not V. That's way off.
That was on me. It was a long day. Quick, sir, you have 27 seconds.
No, I can't. I won't remember it. I won't remember. No, it's
Viagra?
It's over.
We'll think about it like later
Yeah,
on.
we'll think
It'll
about
be
it.
my
Over.
casual conversation.
Oh, that's
Remember
the
that one?
Quick. Electric cars. Gonna be a thing?
electric cars. Yeah.
They already are a thing.
Thank you for watching Monday's episode of Casual Conversation. Make sure you stay tuned for tomorrow, where we talk about Star Wars Battlefront, and Wednesday for next Casual Conversation. As always,